Defray, if you ever see something that proves you exist in two places at once, don't try to understand it. I did. And that's where everything went wrong. It started with something so small. I almost ignored it. A reflection. 3 nights ago, at around 1:30 a.m., I was standing in my kitchen, pouring myself a glass of water. I hadn't been sleeping well lately. Nothing unusual. Just another restless night. The house was completely silent. Too silent. The kind of silence that makes every tiny sound feel louder than it should. I leaned against the counter for a moment, staring into nothing. And that's when I noticed it. Out of the corner of my eye, something moved. I turned slowly toward the window. Outside, it was pitch black, but the glass reflected the inside of my kitchen clearly. I could see myself standing there, still, tired, half awake. Then it happened. My reflection moved, not with me. My hand froze midair. The glass nearly slipped from my grip, because in that reflection, I saw myself turn my head, and I hadn't moved. I blinked, once, twice. No, that's not possible, I whispered. I stepped closer to the window. My reflection matched me again, perfectly, as if nothing had happened. I forced a quiet laugh. Lack of sleep, I muttered. Just my imagination. But something didn't feel right. The next morning, I tried to forget about it. I went to work, followed my routine. But that moment kept replaying in my mind. That night, it happened again. I was sitting on the edge of my bed, scrolling through my phone. Across from me stood an old mirror, slightly cracked at the corner. I had never liked it, but I had never removed it either. For some reason, I looked up, and there I was, sitting exactly as I was. Same posture, same expression. Normal, until it wasn't, because my reflection smiled, and I didn't. My heart dropped instantly. I froze, completely. No, the reflection kept staring at me. That same slow, unnatural smile. Then it leaned forward slightly, closer to the mirror, while I remained perfectly still. I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe. Then the smile faded, and it mouthed something. I couldn't hear it, but I understood it. Come closer. I stumbled back from the bed, nearly falling. The mirror returned to normal instantly. My reflection was just me again, still, expressionless, like nothing had happened. I didn't sleep that night. The next day, I covered the mirror. I didn't want to see it again, didn't want to think about it. But that didn't stop it. Because that night, it wasn't the mirror anymore. It was my phone. I was lying in bed, trying to distract myself with random videos. Anything to keep my mind occupied. Then suddenly, my camera opened on its own. Front camera. I frowned. Probably a glitch, I said quietly. But then I saw the screen. It was me, sitting on my bed, holding my phone, looking directly at the camera. But something was wrong. The angle. The camera wasn't showing me from my hand. It was showing me from across the room. My breathing stopped. Slowly. I lifted my eyes from the phone and looked toward the corner of the room. Nothing. The corner was empty. But on the screen, I was still there, sitting, watching. That's not real, I whispered. The version of me on the screen tilted its head, as if it heard me. Then it smiled. The same smile. My hands and the thing that looked like me started to stand up, slowly, from the corner. I couldn't see it in real life, but on the screen, it was getting closer, step by step, toward me. I grabbed the phone and threw it across the room. The screen went black. Silence. I sat there, frozen, trying to breathe, trying to think. This shouldn't be possible, I whispered. but deep down, I knew it already was. I didn't turn off the lights that night. I didn't move. I didn't sleep. Then at exactly 3:12 a.m., I heard it. A knock. Not from the door, not from the window, from inside my room, the closet. 3 slow knocks. My entire body went cold. Another knock, louder this time. "Open it!" My voice, coming from inside the closet. Tears filled my eyes. "This isn't real," I whispered. "Open it!" More forceful now. I shook my head. "No, I won't." Silence for a moment, then laughter. Low, distorted, and slowly. The closet door began to open, on its own. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. And then I saw it. Me, standing inside, but wrong. Its eyes were empty. Its smile, unnatural. It stepped out, and in that moment, I understood. It wasn't copying me. It was replacing me. My phone buzzed on the floor. I looked down. One message, from my own number. "I told you. This shouldn't be possible." It took another step closer and whispered, "But it is." Everything went dark, and the last thing I remember was seeing